Got to charge that battery. But you would think that I would be working on the floor right now, right? That's the next step. We tore it down last episode. We got to put the floor on it, right? Yeah. But let me start with this. Almost every screw on here had to be ground off. It's the weirdest thing. This is a great shaped trailer, except I think that it sat somewhere wet and humiditory. Put that in the new Rob's dictionary. Humiditory. And because everything's in great shape, it's just the screws are have rusted and welded themselves into place. But everything's in good shape. Not wore out is the weird thing. But no way I could get those out, so I had to grind them off. So those left some spaces and some indentations on there. So I'm grinding those flat. Plus this is like the fourth coat of paint. So I'm just gonna do that. But that's what I'm gonna do on this for right now. I've got the windows completed. I didn't show you that. You've seen it before. But I got all the windows. All the glass was good. That is good. So, okay, let me tell you the reason why. When this came in for work, I still have these in here. We've had a little bit of a delay sending this one home. It's ready. So when the shop is full of finished campers, unfinished campers have to get started out here. I am on a timeline. We're going to do a live here real soon. We're going to talk about why my timeline is such and why I'm selling this, because some of you want to know, and I'll tell you all in one live probably soon. So what can I do to kill a day or two? Because the windows, all the windows, there were 6 windows, took me about 7 hours total to rebuild them and put all of the new screen in them. So you can kind of see I put that aluminum screen in them, not that one, and put all new rubber gaskets. I like rebuilding that one. Anyway, so that took a day. I'm going to break all this down, get it ready for a coat of paint. Started saving templates for Chris Abbey. This is the one that he's going to make right now. I unfortunately made this one, but I'm going to give him this anyway for future reference, and he'll have templates. Now, this door is in very good shape. I wanted to replace it, but the customer likes this. I cannot recreate this. Max Aluminum cannot recreate this. Other people who are better at it than me have had trouble recreating that. So it was down to either a flat door or she wants to keep this. So I've got to scuff this all up, look for any imperfections, and we're going to paint it with white appliance paint. That'll be a 2-day process. It'll be 1 day, really, between this, and I'm talking anywhere between a 5 and 7 hour day is what I'm working. My goal is 5.5 to 6 a day. So like I got 7 yesterday, I got 5.5 the day before. I'm still ahead of schedule, like you care. Anyway, so to get that ready for paint, and this ready for paint, and put a coat of primer on it and 1 coat of appliance epoxy will be a whole day, because then I'll let it sit and I'll come back tomorrow and put another coat on it. Hopefully 2 coats with a primer will make it look beautiful. We shall see. Okay, I'm going to go back after I charge this battery and get to grinding. All right, I have got it in primer, and it's actually dry enough to paint. It's It's sitting here in the sun as I've been working on the door. Now, as you remember, I told you the customer wants to save this door because of this window. She likes that, so we're going to do our best to salvage this. It is skin-wise in great condition. It's got a little helper along this way, so that'll hold it. It will last as long as, I don't know, honestly. It's in good shape. The internals probably need a little work, but that's what this little helper that goes along here is for. The good news is, anytime she wants to bring it back, we can make her a new one at Max Aluminum. It just won't have this window, and this window is what she's really happy with, so that's why we're doing that. So, I have sanded this down with some 220 grit. I have taped that off. I've got to do the same thing on the other side. And after I do that, so you can see the difference. I mean, that side almost looks good enough, but that's just because they sanded the dirt off of it, honestly. But what we'll do now is we'll do the same thing. We'll hit it lightly with a 220, and I will wipe it down. We'll paint it with that same self-etching primer, just kind of a nice skim coat that will hide a lot of imperfections, and then we'll hit it with that appliance paint. So I'll bring you back for that. Okay, this is where we left off. This is day 2. I let this sit and dry all night. Well, of course, this came out fabulous. I was able to kind of grind it down smooth. And you wouldn't believe what I just did. I just put a scratch in that door. We'll be fixing that scratch today. Anyway, let's take this off and kind of see what we got going here. Because it is dry. I'm telling you, that appliance, epoxy in a spray can, it is just fabulous. Fabulous. It's a hoodie, and we're almost to the middle of May. What's going on? Of course, it's supposed to be real nice in the afternoon. It's just the mornings, it's still in the 40s and 50s, which I know people like Dawson and Gary and probably even Dog Patch be like, hey, I'll take a 52 in the morning. Yeah, so this looks great, except where I just scratched it. We'll try this side here too. I have never really had to do this because, as we discussed earlier, saving these is really hard because you have to almost always rebuild the inside. Well, this is really fighting me, this tape. It's sticky for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, we were able to save the gasket, save the window, which the customer was very adamant about. She wants that, and so she shall get that. If I can get the tape off of it. There we go. You can see, I mean, that's really shaping up nice. Real nice. Love it. So there's a few hoodinkies in it, but I mean, hopefully it all blends in so much. Nobody's gonna notice. What am I talking about? It looks great. It just plain looks great. So I'm gonna put a light sand on that little scratch that I just made. I had too much going on. I tell you, it's hectic around here. It's chaotic. Listen, here's how chaotic it is. Curly showed up for work. Well, he hasn't actually worked yet, but he's here. All right, I'm gonna fix that little scratch. And then what I was gonna tell you, which will probably be the next episode. Ooh, first try. We're gonna build the floor, get the floor out of the way. Probably not gonna go too much in depth because we've done that the last couple of builds, but I'll keep you updated on it. See you on the next one.